Hello, this is John Key, Prime Minister of New Zealand. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate Auckland Civil Defence for putting together this DVD. It's a very sensible guide to making sure that we are all prepared in the event of a natural disaster occurring. As we can see from the two earthquakes that took place in Christchurch, a natural disaster can strike at any time. It's really important that people have a plan, they know what to do, and they have supplies so that they are prepared. So in the course of watching this DVD, I hope you'll find it both useful and an important tool for you and your family as you prepare for a potential natural disaster. Good on you, Auckland Civil Defence, and for everyone watching this DVD, make sure you do follow the plan and make sure you do have those supplies. You never know when they'll come in handy.
This is 3 News.
We interrupt this program to bring you an update following a major earthquake off the coast of Chile. There is a risk of a tsunami.
Yes, the 0800 Red Cross, they're the ones who there's been a national...
Clive Manley is the Auckland Civil Defence Controller, and he's well rehearsed for such an emergency.
Civil defence is very much about working with communities, working with government agencies, working with people who've got some skill or resource that they can apply to make sure that when the worst thing happens, that we target the resource we do have into those areas that really need it.
To protect you and your family, there are some basic principles. Stay watching to discover them. Learn about the hazards and disasters that could affect you.
Okay, got everything? Torch and spare batteries.
Yep, it's about being ready. Know how to respond. Learn first aid. And is advised to evacuate, stay inside your home and listen to your radio for civil defence information.
Civil Defence has issued a mandatory evacuation order for Mission Bay. The following streets need to evacuate to ASB Stadium Sports Centre, Tamaki Drive, numbers 100.
December 2010 Queensland floods.
Everything this man owns has gone.
March 2011, Japan quake and tsunami.
Oil refineries which were set ablaze by the earthquake continue to burn.
And over a period of 6 months, Christchurch is hit by 2 major earthquakes. Nobody could have foreseen the precise impact and scale of these events. To get through a disaster, getting ready can be the crucial step to keeping you and your family safe. Helping your neighbours becomes crucial, as it can often take time for emergency services and other agencies to provide assistance.
I really would urge communities who are just listening to these sort of messages, organise yourselves with your neighbours and organisations you may be with, and work out how you can help each other.
New Zealand is located on the Pacific Ring of Fire. The land area of New Zealand sits on both the Australian and the Pacific tectonic plates. Records show that New Zealand is prone to geological upheaval. It's easy to overlook the impact that can result. When mountains slip and the earth shakes, people and property may be affected. Auckland has a history of volcanic activity, as the volcanic cones around the city show. However, a volcanic eruption is only one of the potential hazards that you could experience. And because you never know when a disaster is going to happen, you need to be ready.
This is Nightline with Sasha McNeil.
We now bring you the latest update on the major earthquake off the coast of Chile earlier today. Civil Defence has confirmed a tsunami has been generated and has issued a national tsunami warning.
This is a National Civil Defence emergency broadcast warning. A mandatory evacuation is likely for large areas of coastal New Zealand. A tsunami from the earthquake off the coast of Chile is expected to arrive here in 6 hours. Prepare and be ready to evacuate and stay listening for further instructions. I'll repeat this emergency warning. It is a National Civil Defence emergency broadcast.
Create a plan. This should include a safe place to shelter in your home during an emergency. Make it an area where you can remain for 24 hours or longer until Civil Defence and Emergency Services evaluate the situation. Work out how you'd contact family members and those who could assist and support you during an emergency. Learn about the Civil Defence warning system in your area. And make sure every adult in the house knows where to disconnect essential services such as water, gas and electricity. If you have a disability, make provision for someone to check you have heard the emergency warnings and are able to evacuate if necessary, or get the support needed. Every household should also have emergency items, which are checked regularly. Many items you need will be part of what you use in the everyday running of your home. If items are used, replace them. Everyone should have enough supplies to last at least 3 days and contain essential items such as a portable torch with spare batteries, at least one working transistor radio with spare batteries, and a first aid kit. If you have a disability or medical condition, add to your emergency items any specialist equipment or medicines that you use.
Some type of disasters, the best place is staying in your home, but you've got no outside help. So you need to think about how could you live in your home without basics like water, power and those other things. The other scenario is that you're going to have to leave your home very quickly, and when that happens you need to know where things are that you need.
These include important documents such as passports, birth certificates, wills and insurance policies. Also medicines, baby's immediate needs, extra warm clothing, toiletries, towels and blankets. If you need to leave in a hurry, make sure everyone is dressed appropriately, including sensible shoes. Ensure your neighbours are aware you're evacuating and help them if needed. You'll want to take your pets with you, so make sure you have a secure way of transporting them. Also, that they have a collar with your contact details. If using the roads, Civil Defence will work with the relevant agencies to aid evacuation and ease congestion.